Superstar Ultra version. Why is there no volume? Hello. Now my voice is going. Is it not working now? The fuck was that? Okay, well, Nightmare in Dreamland is itself a nightmare. So, I'm gonna follow a timeline. I looked at a few. There were some things that people were arguing about and saying like, oh, this doesn't make sense. It's this, or your timeline placement of this is wrong because of this. So it seems like a more accurate timeline places Kirby's adventure later, or maybe not. Like, because his abilities are perfect in Kirby's Adventure, but in earlier games they're not as good. But the problem is that there's a game where Kirby can copy his abilities or can just summon abilities out of thin air, or his abilities are better. Like, the person was arguing that Kirby's Adventure takes place later because his abilities are perfected, but then someone was arguing that that doesn't make any sense because he can just, his abilities seem to be better in Kirby's Kirby's Dreamland 2? Shit. I don't need to go on and on about it, and this is not even going to be in the actual Let's Play video. This may not even be a Let's Play video because I can't fucking edit. So, 3, 2, what, can I go back? No. Yeah, I'll reset the game just because. 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah! Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome to Let's Play Kirby Superstar not Saga Ultra. I'm following a timeline of Kirby again. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland or Kirby's Adventure gave me hell with that fucking floating eye cloud boss where you have to go up. You have to travel upwards, and it's chasing you before you get to the boss fight, and you can literally die before you get to the boss fight, and you can't attack him. Unless you can attack him before the boss fight, and then he starts the boss fight with less damage. But let's be honest, that's probably not the case. That's probably just wishful thinking. You know what else is wishful thinking? Thinking that my computer is going to actually repair itself on its own, because I mean, I've had to repair it multiple times, so I really don't know what's going on. I really hope my files are not gone. I need to just access the desktop. I need to just access the computer so I can find all my stuff. I'm gonna have to just take it to Best Buy and be like, okay, please just take the hard drive out, put it into a thing, fix the computer, replace the parts, and yeah, and I'll pay you. Because that's how things work. What is that? Oh shit, what did I do? Watch the beginner show. Okay, so Spring Breeze, and apparently this is not. Some people suggest that this is a replacement of Kirby's Dreamland, but someone else said that it's implied that it's a whole new adventure. Well, I guess we'll see. You know, there's trouble in Dreamland. Oh. Oh, shit. Who's doing all the food? DDD and his friends? I don't know. Here comes our hero riding in on Spring Breeze. Some call him Kirby. Let the adventure begin. Yeah, so one thing was that in one game, the moon is blown up and becomes a crescent moon. And as you saw, the moon was crescent, so it must be a later game. I think it's literally Kirby's Adventure when it gets blown up. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go searching for it, and it doesn't really matter. I haven't played the end of Nightmare in Dreamland, but I know that the character, the boss... Maybe I shouldn't give it away. Are people going to get mad at me in the comment section because I spoiled it? Oh, the guide. Shit, I probably don't need this. I could probably figure it out on my own, but I just figured I would do the guide. We'd like to quickly explain the rules of Kirby Superstar Ultra here. This is the main character you control, Kirby. He's a pretty jolly guy. So, you should know that Kirby can fly in the air and inhale his enemies. Press the A button to jump, and if you keep pressing it, Kirby will hover gently. But that's not... When you press the B button, Kirby will inhale his enemies. Once you've inhaled a foe, press the B button again, and you spit the foe back out. Yeah, but he doesn't have his copy abilities here. If you press the X button or down on the control pad, you swallow the foe. Swallow the foe. Nothing happens when you swallow a normal foe. Oh, but okay, so there are abilities. If you swallow a foe who has a special ability, Kirby will copy its special ability. So I don't think that this is a replacement of Dreamland, because you didn't have those things in Dreamland. This is Kirby's special move. It's called Copy Ability. The Copy Ability. You can use the Copy Ability by pressing the B button. You'll see many abilities to copy in this game. Try to find them all. Gotta find them all. Now for the main event. When Kirby has a copy ability, you can press the X button to call a helper. Right, I like that. I like that you can do that in this game. This helper has... I don't even know what it says. A helper usually moves on its own. It'll fight on its own as well. That's cool. Using local wireless, you can have a pal play as a helper in a co-op game. Friends. Because exploring with a friend is always more fun. Yeah. How is it exploring? Oh, and if you want to get rid of the helper you called, press the X button to use normal beam to turn it into an item. When you can't stock them up. Lastly, here are a few special moves you may not know about. First is the dash. Press the control pad twice quickly and Kirby will dash in that direction. Next is the slide. Okay. Press the A button or the Y button down on the control pad to slide. And down on the control pad to slide. Also, you can protect yourself by guarding. Press the L or R button. Press the L or R button. When foes attack you, they'll cause less damage. Lastly, to enter a door, stand in front of it and then press up on the control pad. Did I say control stick before? You'll go right in and use these moves in between stage. So I don't even know what he just said, that part just then. There's a lot to process, but just try it out, and it's already 10 minutes into the video, and I feel like I've already wasted time. So let's start. Kirby Superstar Ultra. First, something about Spring Breeze. You need to teach that King DDD a lesson. Kirby's Adventure. But it is greens. And it's like literally Kirby, like the first game. Well, not exactly. Well, it could easily be the same map, but still a new adventure. There, now I have an ally, and I have a new power. Don't you love that? Yay! So yeah, apparently this is next in the timeline. There is a few timelines, so that I've seen online, but like you don't even have to wait for his bombs; you can just attack him. Dead. Come on, don't let him blow up. It's just like Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. Thank you, sir. Did we just kiss? What even was that? Wait, that's a cat? Is that a cat or a cow? Is that a cat with a fucking bandana on? I always thought they were cows or some weird thing. I don't know, man. Ah, so you can't just turn it into another ally. You can't just have an army of Kirby enemies. There we go. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is gonna be the same thing as well, I mean, it's not the whole game that's the same. The file for Kirby's Dreamland is on that computer that won't turn on or won't. Okay, it boots to Acer, like it loads the Acer thing, but I think the Acer loading cuts out, and then it just goes to the black screen. So I don't think it's fully loading the game or the computer. But system repair or like startup repair doesn't work. Fucking resetting the computer doesn't work. Like keeping the files and deleting the apps doesn't work for some reason. It just stops. It says could not perform this, and then I do an SFC scan, and it says, oh, Windows Resource Protection couldn't do this. And then I do something else that the internet tells me to do, and keep on going, and then eventually it's like, oh, I did this scan, and it says 0 Windows installations, but then there's a fucking way to fucking solve that. Like, apparently that doesn't necessarily mean that there's 0 Windows installations on your computer. It just means that the computer thinks there's 0 Windows installations. And if I had nothing on there, I could just re-download Windows. I could just install Windows, but I'm not going to get rid of my stuff because you can't get it back. Although, if you delete something from the recycle bin, I'm pretty sure you can get it back. So if the computer, but I don't want to just try it. I want to take it to Best Buy and have them try to find a way into the computer so I can get my shit back. Like I said, like, I want them to just put the fucking thing on an external hard drive, and I will get them to fix the computer, and then I'll just transfer the files back to the fixed computer, or keep them on that external hard drive. And plus, when I get them to put it on an external hard drive, I have an extra storage system later on.